Although this hint is still unclear at this time, it appears like Fear the Walking Dead recently disclosed that PADRE could know what triggered the Walking Dead's zombie virus epidemic. The Walking Dead never properly explained what led to the titular zombie epidemic, despite running for 11 seasons and inspiring multiple spin-offs. This is the first established piece of early canon for the majority of zombie television programs. For instance, the premiere episode of SYFY's short-lived Day of the Dead TV series stated that negligent fracking was the root of the pandemic. 177 episodes of The Walking Dead were broadcast over the course of 12 years, yet the epidemic was never completely explained. The Walking Dead spin-offs, however, can still provide an explanation even if the main series has ended. This storyline vacuum may be filled in by Daryl's Walking Dead spin-off, and Fear the Walking Dead has already hinted at it in Season 8. Fear Madison and Mo seek to flee PADRE in The Walking Dead Season 8 Episode 1. Remember what they took from you following a 7-year time jump. Even at the conclusion of the episode, the identity of PADRE is still unknown. However, one remark made by PADRE suggests that he could be familiar with the history of the walkers from The Walking Dead. During the song Remember What They Took From You, PADRE discusses how what we had got us into this mess. Although figures like Rick Grimes have previously talked about making the world better than it was, they did not specifically link the breakout to the pre-apocalyptic condition of affairs. PADRE from Fear the Walking Dead can be metaphorically speaking about the overall dislike of modern civilization prior to the pandemic. It does appear to support this notion that PADRE's mysterious cult divides adults from children. However, PADRE's remark can also imply that he is aware of the French lab and the virus's origin. If PADRE is to be believed, research carried out by well-intentioned scientists unintentionally led to the production of stronger, more intelligent walker variations. This was further supported by the conclusion of The Walking Dead: World Beyond, which featured a post-credits scene in which a research team cryptically admitted that they made it worse. The head of the cult could have had inside information about these tests, given that PADRE obviously has some significant military and governmental ties as demonstrated by their guarded location. Therefore, PADRE's remarks could not be referring to how things were before walkers started to exist, but rather to erroneous experiments that directly produced more dangerous walker variations. Additionally, this would enhance PADRE's reputation as a villain in Fear the Walking Dead. This would not only demonstrate that he had connections that elevated PADRE to a more powerful and dangerous position, but it would also support the cult's philosophy. Over the years, there have been a variety of antagonists in Fear the Walking Dead. The psychological warfare program PADRE is attempting to implement by separating parents from their children shows promise. But what is most fascinating is the organization's justification for this position. The secrecy and security of PADRE's cult may even be an attempt to duplicate and correct the experiments that produced walker variations. The show may also be connected to the storyline of Fear the Walking Dead Season 8 because Daryl Dixon's Walking Dead spin-off will probably finally explore the origin of walker variation. If it turns out that PADRE is acquainted with the French research team that is believed to have released walker variations into the globe, this would link Daryl's tale from The Walking Dead to the villain's scheme. The Walking Dead already established that the French team's experiments evaded control even though PADRE is headquartered on an island in Georgia. The villain's desire to atone for his crimes would be more explained if PADRE had some role in how they ended up in America. The story of Daryl's Walking Dead spin-off may involve PADRE if it turns out that he was directly involved in the unintentional development of walker variations. Fear the Walking Dead may show that PADRE has connections abroad while Daryl would spend the spin-off's narrative in France seeking to rebuild his life. Given the scale of PADRE's operational base and their links to the domestic military, this would not be a stretch. As a result, Fear the Walking Dead may use Daryl learning about the walker variation's ancestry to link the narrative of its most recent antagonist to The Walking Dead's upcoming spin-off. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like if possible.